Okay, so we finished our first game, and we're going to go ahead and start a second game here. And we're going to go ahead and do a FIDE tournament real quick. So again, it's going to let us know, are you ready to start a new round in the Texas Open? So we can go ahead and hit the OK button. Here we do have a known opponent, so if we did actually choose the known opponent, we just press on that. It's going to list all the known opponents that we have on the system. So the only known opponent that we have is Jim. So we can click on Jim to add him, but Jim's not with us in Texas. You know, he didn't want to travel that far, so we're going to go ahead and add a new opponent here. So we'll choose the round number, and this is our first round. Playing at board 18, and I'm going to end up playing black this time. So my opponent will do Gil. And maybe Gil Travis. Sure, why not? And we'll put his rating in. Since I'm playing in the Open, maybe he's 1900. So I'm going to go ahead and start that game. So it's got everything set up. And essentially, we'll just go through and create a real quick game here. The reason why I'm going through the FIDE real fast is because I want to show you the difference between this and US chess. So... all right, so let's just say Gil's feeling pretty scared right now because I don't know why, but he just is. So he's going to go ahead and offer me a draw. So in here, if he offered me a draw, I could choose the draw symbol that he offered a draw, and then I can just choose that. Hey, we agreed on the draw. So you can go ahead and hit the OK button. So the difference here in the FIDE and in the US chess is the signatures. So sorry about that. I'm just trying to get it set up here so it's not blurry. So I'm going to go ahead and sign and approve it. I'm going to hand it to Gil. Gil's going to sign it and approve it. And then at this point, it's going to pop up and ask for the arbiter signature. So at this point, at some FIDE tournaments, you may have an arbiter that needs to sign the signature. If not, you can just hit the approve button and do a chicken scratch. But if not, you raise your hand. The arbiter comes over, and he'll look at it to see what happens. So both players agree to a draw. So he's going to go ahead and prove it, and then it's going to ask him draw arbiter, please sign to approve. So the arbiter is going to sign real quick, and he or she's going to approve it, and then at this point, it's going to write the game. So at this point, we're going to start one more. We're going to do a club real quick. So we'll do a club. We're back in Belen, so maybe we're going to see Jim. Jim's with us at the club, so we're going to play Jim. As you can see here, right away, Jim is not rated because it's a club tournament, and we haven't put any kind of rating for him, so the system doesn't know what his club rating is. So I guess a key thing here to talk about briefly on clubs is if you are playing in a club and it's affecting your United States Chess Federation, I would not list it as a club. I would list it as a USCF game because it's a rated chess tournament game. If you're playing in a club that's not rated, it's, or you guys have your own type of rating system that you use at the club, or some kind of ladder that you can go up and down and they create rating points based on that, this is when you'd want to use the club tournament. So we'll go ahead and choose the round. If there's no board, you can just put 0 or whatever you want to leave that in there. Choose your color. I'm going to go ahead and my opponent's playing black this time again, and we're going to go ahead and all the information's already in there. Jim's in there. He's not rated at our club because we don't keep track of rating points. So just hit start and essentially just play your game. So we'll go ahead and choose that white one on this one. So the difference here, and again, this is the reason why I'm doing these games, is just so we can see the differences in the way that the game is completed. So here you can see white is 1, and it says, are you sure you want to end? And if you hit the OK button, it just ends the game and takes you back to the tournament screen. So this is tournaments in a nutshell. Essentially, you have 3 different types of tournaments. And as you continue to play, you just keep playing in that tournament, and then as soon as the tournament's over, you end it. So we'll go ahead and finish this video up for now.